Okay, this is Teresa Martin walking into the hotel looking for Kenneka. She's at the counter. It's 6:47. In case you missed it, I'm going to play it again. Right there she is. And she begins her quest to find Kenneka. So I just wanted to run this raw footage for people who haven't seen this. And she mills around at the counter for a bit talking, and she runs into a lady who then takes her upstairs to where she had heard all the noise the night before. So I'm just gonna let you sit and watch the footage. Yeah, we have no idea what you're talking about. You know, if they really wanted to be appropriate, they could have sent her with security and said, "We haven't seen her, but feel free to look around the hotel." You know, they could have acted like they were ever a concerned parent at one time in their life themselves. They just try to brush the whole thing off. I find the entire attitude and response from this hotel despicable. Just staying together, her thoughts, and you know, she's worried and she doesn't know what to do, and these people aren't gonna help her. They're a bunch of animals. I wasn't a Teresa Martin fan at first, but when you look over this footage, everything she said is true. Everything she said is accurate. As far as how the hotel treated her and all the events that happened, she was accurate. Okay guys, so I wanted to give you a heads up after I've sat on this for a while, because I didn't want to scare anybody, I didn't want to alarm anybody. But there was an incident that happened here about a week and a half ago. And I was called by the local police, who told me that there was a man in town looking for me, that they had pulled over. And it's kind of odd that the police would call me to begin with, because, yeah, I know everybody knows me, but it's still kind of odd that they wanted to verify I knew who he was. So what makes me think that is because he probably had a weapon. and his name was Gregory Jacobs. And what alarmed me was that he was from Los Angeles. And so what is a man from Los Angeles doing driving from California all the way to southern Ohio? And the only reason he'd be driving is because he's carrying a weapon and he can't get on an airplane. And so I think Chicago is sending a hitman or an assassin to hunt me down. And it doesn't bother me. It's not the first time this has happened. They've been trying to kill me since I was born. And I just had a heart attack from elf weapons 2 years ago. So I'm usually typically dealing with this kind of stuff. The Lord keeps me alive. The Lord keeps me protected. And that's why I don't worry too much about it. But I do worry about others that are on this case. And like I said, you know, with the whole Kenneka Jenkins thing in Chicago, Rahm Emanuel has a brother in L.A. They kind of run both towns. I try to think they do. Rahm runs Chicago and his brother in L.A. And they're both Mossad. I know Rahm's Mossad. So that's why Rahm's mad that I'm involved with the Kenneka Jenkins case. And so, anyway, I just thought it was an odd connection. This guy coming all the way out from LA and the police getting involved before he could even find where I live. I guess he got mixed up and thought I lived somewhere else. And that's when the police got involved. And so, yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet, folks. Those places don't always give you proper addresses. And neither do people always use proper addresses, so just a heads up. Anyway, this guy is older. I was told he was older. And he is bald and he has a beard. And so if anybody gets a visit from a bald man with a beard, I think he was driving some kind of Cadillac or Continental or something. The whole thing just reeks to me as an assassin looking for me. So I just wanted to give you a heads up, folks, so you could be alert yourselves. Anyway, folks, that's all I wanted to say, just to give you a heads up. God bless.